up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Iron Giant.
Welcome back to Collecting Fandom. Today we're going to be looking at the Iron Giant
Deluxe action figure.
Deluxe feature may or may not be present from Super7. And I'm super happy I got this as a Christmas gift from Wifey, considering this is my absolute favorite animated movie of all time. Inside of the packaging we have the Giant himself. And for accessories, well, he doesn't come with any. So what gives, Super7? I'm pretty sure we could have included something considering the price for this thing. On the back of the package we have a nice image of the Giant with Hogarth on his shoulder. And I might just keep this card back and hang it up somewhere. But for now, onto the unboxing. And I do want to note that if you ever get this and unbox it, be careful right here. The arms and the legs are on the thinner side, so you don't want to snap any of those trying to get this dude out. Alright, with this dude out of the packaging, I have to admit that even though it's small, it does have a lot of detail. From head to toe, Super7 really did their research to give us a pretty spot on Iron Giant. And I don't mind the paint job, or should I say lack thereof. Leaving the plastic as is definitely gives it that animated movie feel. But I would like to see what some cell shading could do for this, so maybe I take a stab at doing that myself. But I'll probably wait for this to go on sale so I can get a second one. The articulation on this guy is pretty impressive, or at least better than what I thought going into this. But I do have to throw out a word of caution when moving this guy around. A lot of the joints are on the thinner side and at times feel like they might just snap. The hip joint gave me the most trouble. I had to dip this guy in some hot water to loosen him up. But after that, he moved pretty smoothly without much issue. But moral of the story, just be careful if you get this guy. So back to the topic of accessories, some blast effects for the feet, luckily I had some, a tiny little Hogarth or maybe he's in a car, or even that S symbol that somehow we can clip onto the chest. Any of these would have been great. But you win some, you lose some. But speaking of Superman, we can have the Giant posing next to his role model. And for a size comparison, we can see them standing next to each other. And I also have this tiny vinyl figure of the Giant. So at the end of the day, there isn't a big wow factor with this guy. But nonetheless, I am super excited to have this in the collection. And aside from that, the Iron Giant film will always hold a special place in my heart. Not only because it fills me with nostalgic wonder, but because it teaches us that despite our differences, if we treat each other with a little bit more compassion and empathy, the world just might be a brighter place. And some of us can use a reminder of that from time to time. Don't forget to like and follow, and until next time, keep on collecting your fandom.